Hello and welcome back to our ES6 introduction on FreeCodeCamp. This is right arrow functions with parameters. It says just like a regular function, you can pass arguments into an arrow function. This example here shows it's going to double input value and return it. So we have const called doubler, which is this function which takes in a parameter of item, and then so whenever you call the function and give it a parameter, let's say the number 3, it's going to multiply whatever was passed in, 3 in this case, times 2, and it would return 6. Let's see, if an arrow function has a single argument, the parentheses enclosing the argument may be omitted. So if we're only going to have one argument, we can just do const doubler and no parentheses, as you can see, and it still does the same thing, item times 2, so it would return 6 again if we use 3. It's possible to pass more than one argument into an arrow function, so we can also do multiple parameters. Const multiplier is assigned item and then multi, and then what it does would be item times multi. So we could do 2 items times 3 times, and it would multiply 2 times 3, and we'd get 6. So rewrite my concat function, which appends contents of R2 to R1 so that the function uses arrow function syntax. Sounds easy enough. Let's see what we can do. It doesn't say to change var, so I'm going to just leave it there. Hopefully it doesn't yell at us. But we do want to rewrite our arrow function to something more modern, sleek. I really think that's it. Returns R1, yeah. Rewrite my concat function, which appends content of R2, R1. I think that's it. Run test. No. Oh, what did I forget? Dun dun dun. Arrow function. I would miss the main thing. Run test. User did replace var keyword. Okay, so why didn't you put that in the instructions? I'm gonna do const. Run the test. We did a pass. So the important thing we learned here is we're just kind of really making sure that the arrow function syntax is sticking in our head, as well as learning this helpful tool that if you only have one, I guess in this one specifically we learned about the parameter, how it works. You could omit the parentheses if it's only one argument. If we're doing multiple, then we just wouldn't have the word function like we learned in the last lesson. But you would use the parentheses if it's more than one argument. And let's not forget our arrow function, as I totally forgot. But as long as you're understanding that, you're getting this lesson, and I'll see you in the next one.